Hey everyone, it's Chris again. I want to show you what I have so far for the different card types, and I'll go through them real quick, and then maybe you guys give me feedback on what you like, don't like, any ideas for cards yourselves. All right, here we go. The Comet destroys cards. Universal makes it a multi-suit card, so it'll play as any suit, whatever makes you the flush or the straight flush, whatever you're trying to do. If a boss or elite has a restriction, like you can't play hearts or something, it will not always affect the card that has this. It only matters what the card had before you made it universal. So if you put it on a King of Spades and the boss says I'm restricting spades, then it's affecting that card. Otherwise it's not. Other games don't do that. They do the inverse of that, and I wanted to change that, so I will. Next up is Copycat, which copies all the stuff about the card. The rank, all the special bonuses that are on it from these other cards, they can all be copied. Suit, everything. Next up is Crystallize, which makes it so the card awards you, potentially, it's a 50% chance, with one crystal every time you play that card. So it's a money-making thing. And then we have a Rocket, which doubles the value of the card. It's a ×2 multiplier. Right now, it's the only multiplier in the game. Don't know if I'm going to add more, so it makes it kind of special. And then we have Mutation, which increases the card's number. So if it's a 4, now it's a 5. If it's a king, now it's an ace. If it's an ace, it'll wrap around to a 2. It's the only card right now that does that, that actually changes the value of the card instead of just like modifying the points or whatever. Next is Seedling. It causes overgrowth on a card. A bunch of vines grow on it. If you play a Seedling card, what the game does is it counts every Seedling card in your hand and your deck, adds them all up and adds it to the score. So if you got 10 in the deck and 1 in your hand, and you play the one in your hand, you get 11 points. If it goes into the discard pile, it no longer is calculated. So it would go down to 1 less next time you played a Seedling. The next card, the Grave, is the opposite of the Seedling. So if it's in the discard pile and you play a Grave, it adds it to the point total. So you got 10 in the discard pile and 1 in the hand, it adds 10 points. Okay, this is complete inverse, doesn't include the hand like the Seedling. So it's completely different strategies here. You wouldn't often use them both at the same time, right? Because one's about holding on to as many of them as you can and then playing them, and the other one's about getting them out of your hand as quickly as possible and then playing one of them. Last but not least is the Lucky Dice. If you put Lucky on a card, then when you score that card, it adds a random 1 to 6 points to the card's value. So those are all the cards I have right now. We can play the game real quick just to see what we randomly run into. I don't have anything planned on this part. But you can see like the game functions. The tweaks are needed, but it's nothing crazy. Was this an elite? I think this was an elite because I didn't win on one pair. So elite will give us a little more money. There we go, $2 and maybe some more options here. Okay, we get to choose 2. We put a Rocket on the ace, so now it's worth double the points. And we'll blow up some cards. Kaboom. And we have 2 points, so we can buy stuff in the shop. We can do Copycat. Let's take the ace and let's Copycat. Oh, I can do 2 cards, so we'll do the 10 as well. So boom. Got another ace and 10. And we're out of money. So now if I look at my deck, we got 2 aces down here. And we got the double 10, and we also have our Rocket card that we made. So deck growing a little stronger. I'm not going to have a lot of money, so let's go to the regular shop. Probably can't afford anything anyway. Give me a 10. Ooh, queens work. Thank you very much. Should be enough. Yeah, more than enough. What's our reward? Ooh, a Copycat or a Seedling? Let's go with the Seedling. Make sure I'm sorted. Okay. And we'll use this. So now we got some vines. So if we played this queen here, we would get 3 points because it would be the queen plus these 2. And what's our shop look like? Yeah, I can't afford any of this, but there's a Mutation and some Crystallize. Now we go to the boss. And again, it's all alpha. You know, there's so much room for improvement right now in everything you're seeing. But it's more a matter of, like, does the game function? And is it fun to mess around with? Which right now, I'm having a lot of fun with it. All right, let's see that. And all the scores and stuff I'm gonna rework. And oh, 1 point. Let's see how much the queen's worth, because I'm pretty sure we have the other cards in our deck. Yeah, these two. So I'll play the queen, see how much it's worth. So it's 14 points. So it's worth as much of an as an ace. Okay, we get to choose a reward. Let's put lucky on these two, right? 2 cards, yeah. So now we got the little dice. And to show you what I'm talking about, like everything can be on everything else. Let's add that. So now you just have the vines and the dice. So now this is going to get a 1 to 6 bonus when you play it. And it'll total all the vine cards in your hand and deck and add that as well. So it'd be like a super card. And then we can make these into queens if we want. So we can mutate them. Bam. Then we look at our deck. There's our queens that we made. What else? What else? What else? Oh wait, no, I forget which color they were. Anyway, I think it's gonna break now because I beat the boss, I think. Yep, does it break? Did we beat the boss? Oh no, yeah we did, yeah we did. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Good luck and have fun.